miles of power lines down. I'll show you what I mean, okay? So I'm gonna turn this guy around. Alright, so you see to my right, you see all these power lines? Very normal. So like about 2 days ago we had a storm over here. Storm that lasted about 20 minutes. Okay, so that's 20 minutes of wind, 20 minutes of rain. Okay, so heading to El Centro now. So keep your eyes on the power lines on my right side. Okay, like it's not a big deal. See it, power lines, no big deal. Power lines. You know. So we got one lane going on. Now take a look at this over here. Last power line right there, and then bam, no more power lines. We had we had Goku pass by through here and destroy all the power lines. So you look on your right side, they're all destroyed. Like they're all destroyed. You know, no power lines. It's pretty crazy. I'll try to get a better view. All right, look at that. No power lines. Look at that. They're on the floor. All the power lines are on the floor. So we got our city here, making sure that they're. I don't know what they're doing. I don't know what they are gonna do. It's all broken off. So the storm broke all these power lines off. It wasn't one power line. It was all the power lines. It's pretty crazy. And you think like, okay, it's just here the power lines. Nope. We're gonna see more power lines on the floor. Ignore the one in the back. It's one in the front. You can barely see it. It's in the bushes. So yeah, they're all destroyed. Look at the wood pieces. Look at the wooden poles. Yeah, they're all destroyed. They're all down there. Look at that. That's insane. That's all. Look at this. Look at that. All the power lines. It's crazy. Yeah, power lines. It's like that for quite a while. For like maybe about another mile or two. I'm assuming. Look at that. It's like there was like a earthquake or something, but no, it was 20 minutes of a storm. That's what there was. 20 minutes of a storm. Look, you see some power lines right here on the trees. Look at that. That is crazy. Now here looks a bit more cleaner, but you still see power lines on the ground. Let me get on that lane for you guys to get a better view. Look at that. Get closer. Look at those broken poles. That is insane right there. As I'm driving, I'm keeping this in one angle. Look at that. Look. Okay, look at this one up there. That's the weak power line right there. It's still broken power lines. It's like they all broke off. Look, this looks pretty pretty rough right here. These power lines look pretty rough right there. Transformer down. Look at that. Broken power lines. I know I'm repeating myself, but man, that's crazy. Hey, Sharon X, how you doing? It's pretty crazy here. You can see all these power lines. Look, there's still some more on the ground. Some more broken off right there. So it's just chilling there. It's just there. Look, it's just there. That's what it's doing. And these are nice up and at 'em. Okay, and that's all we got. This is in Holtville, California, close to the border. Hey, hi man, how's it going? Can't really see your name. It's like a 617. Anyways, yeah, I'm gonna post this video, and you're gonna see a bunch of power lines like a. Well, there's more over here. Look at that, back there. There's some down there that have fallen down. Like this side got it pretty bad. New York, all right. NY, I'm assuming that's New York. Well, we're in California right here. We had a 20-minute storm, and you could see it destroyed a lot of our stuff here. We're not used to, so it's pretty crazy how like unprepared the city can be because they're not used to a certain type of weather, you know. All right, that's pretty much it. I mean, I'm gonna drive to Brawley, which is another small town. So here in the Imperial Valley, we have a lot of small towns, you know. So we're not we're not big city here. It's just we call it the Imperial Valley. I'm gonna take you to Brawley right now. So basically, here in the Imperial Valley, we're like a cluster of small towns put together. Um, uh, there was a movie that came out recently. Well, I say recently, maybe a few years ago. Um, Something to Freedom. It's a Christian movie where it's about child trafficking, and they actually showed the city of Calexico on it. Um, so, but I mean, okay, if you know Mexicali or Mexico, Mexicali, we're border to that. So here we have Calexico, El Centro, Brawley, Holtville, Nyland, Westmoreland, Heber, Sealy. Okay, even better. We're 2 hours from San Diego. There you go. So we're east of San Diego. So we had a 20-minute storm, and it probably destroyed a mile of our power lines. Now, where I work, I usually drive around from city to city, and I could tell that there's something broken somewhere, you know. So that storm did cause some, if anything, some electrical damage. The stores I have, I have a few electrical items that none of them work. Um, we have some lights that are not turning on, and then when our technicians have been looking at it, and they say there's water in the light fixtures. There's water in the ballast. Like what? Really? Like yeah. So they gotta drain all that out. Get new lights, everything. It's pretty crazy. It's just something that. Now, if this storm would have lasted more than 20 minutes, I don't know what would have happened around here. I don't know what else would have been broken. Like, even though right now I'm driving straight, I turn my head left and right, I still see, like, damaged trees, or, I see bulldozers trying to remove stuff from the street. It's pretty crazy. So, right now I'm driving to Brawley, California. I guess the best way to describe it is if you go to Brawley and you get on Main Street, um, going either east or west. East can eventually take you going towards Phoenix, like 4 hours away, and west can eventually take you to go to Los Angeles. because both sides can get you to the Interstate 10, you know, and the 10 can get you to all the way to Florida. So I guess it's the best to describe it. You know, 3 hours from LA, 4 hours from Phoenix, 2 hours to the Interstate 10. It's pretty crazy. One second. Hi, Joel, comma. I'm about to put them on the computer. I've collected all of them. Got my work emails, work messages. So yeah, now there's a lot of desert where we live. In some cases, we'll call it. There's a lot of money where we live. A lot of money, which is desert. Not desert, fields, farming. In Brawley and Hopeville, you can see a lot of farming. Got our CHP right there, or sheriff, one or the other. You know, and then got the cars behind me speeding for some reason. Don't know why, but there they go. I'm taking a good 60, I guess, good 67 miles per hour. So you see a lot of, well, we call it the desert, but there's a lot of fields here. So a lot of farming where in the Imperial Valley. That's where a lot of the money comes from. So people out of town usually make fun of our Imperial Valley by saying like, as soon as you smell the I'll say it. As soon as you smell the cow poop, you know you reached the Imperial Valley, which it's true because I mean, it's manure. It's everywhere. You know, I mean, it's basically what grows the plants. You know, so right, we're almost 13 minutes in. Earlier we saw some power lines all broken off the poles on the floor, and like a mile's worth of power lines just from a 20-minute storm. It's kind of crazy. Anyways, yeah, I'm gonna post this video so you guys can go back and see it, because you gotta see it to believe it. You know. In one of my other lives that maybe some of you have not seen, there was a semi right on top of a sedan car. I'm pretty sure everybody was okay because they didn't really have the ambulance out there. It had mainly just the cops. So hopefully they were able to get down. So now we're just expecting heat from now on. Our SoCal heat. Right now I'm just taking on a trip to Brawley. Get to know this area. Does it look boring? Yeah, it looks boring. But if you live in the Imperial Valley, this is the kind of traffic you get. Like almost no traffic. Like if I want to speed up and get in front of these cars, I can do so. Just, want to slow down, I can slow down. Not really a lot of traffic. It's usually like this. This is considered busy here in the Imperial Valley. It's not a lot of traffic. So some of you are from like say New York, or you're from LA or Phoenix. Yeah, you're gonna have like 7 lanes across, 8 lanes across, and they're all gonna be full. Here we got 2 lanes, and it's enough. So it's a luxury drive to your next location. And we do travel. Me and my family, we go to San Diego. So once we start hanging over there, we start seeing all those lanes across, all the traffic. We got used to driving over there, so it's not that much of a surprise when we see like 7 lanes across. But yeah, I want to share with all of you that little disasters that happened to our city. What 20 minutes can do. I mean, I guess I could compare it to like an earthquake. 5 minutes of a good earthquake. I think that's probably a lot too, huh? Not even sure how long a long earthquake would be, but if the earth is shaking, I mean, I'm pretty sure that it starts breaking walls and doors and glass and everything. It's a pretty intense earthquake. 1 minute of that's probably already a nightmare. So either way, that was pretty much it. I mean, I don't know if you guys want me to take you all the way to Brawley. You know, it's probably like maybe another 3, 4 minutes away from Brawley, the next city. It's not really much there either. Just gas stations, food. It's kind of like a rest stop. Now I don't know if some of you have ever been to Glamis. Glamis is where the dunes are. So if you had like a 4x4, those dune buggies. That's basically why people come to Glamis. It's about maybe 20 minutes away from here. And yeah, they go camping. The weather's getting better. We're in September, so by October we're gonna see a lot of lights there. I think I'll probably do another live video there. Where I'll record people in Glamis, and then you guys can see like some of our attractions that we have here. But other than that, I mean, like if you go to Brawley and you drive across Brawley, it's basically just like the main street's just like a rest stop for you guys to stop and get something to eat, to get down, place to stay maybe, get some gas. I mean, almost every city here, aside from El Centro, it's basically a rest stop. You know, it's a nice rest stop. I mean, not gonna lie, I like living here, so I'd rather live here in this small town, cluster of small cities, you know, than to actually, live in a big city. I'd rather visit a big city. I like big cities, but not to live, just to visit. Unless some job opportunity opens up. I mean, I'm not afraid. I got my family, so I can't really up and move, but I'm not afraid to start a new life over with my family. In a big city, and then if it's a good job that's worth the pay, yeah, of course. If it's a benefit to the wife and kids, of course, yeah, I'll do it. I'm not really like the homesick type of guy. I don't really miss home whenever I'm gone. You know, I don't know. It's just something that I didn't really. You know what I get nostalgic with smell and with music sometimes. So that's kind of like weird, I guess. That's where my nostalgia comes from. Anyways, we are nearing Raleigh, California. For those of you watching, you might be aware of what it is. And you'll see a Pilot gas station to the left. After this, I'm gonna kind of like click off and get some work done with my laptop. All right. The Final Destination truck right there with a bunch of metal fences. You know. Nope. I'm not gonna take it. That's it. We are in Brawley. Oh. All right, guys. Thanks for sticking around. Oh. It's 2:50. Still got like 4 hours worth of work to do. If I see anything interesting, anything that I want to share, I'll put it live for you guys. And thank you for watching. Have a great rest of your day.